Let's see what Polarium. We're gonna look at Nubkek's pretty face here. Supreme Elhain will be a PvP-oriented champion with mechanics that can counter some parts of the current arena meta. Let's take a closer look at her skills. Ooh. With the A1, she attacks one enemy 2 times, and with each hit transfers 1 random debuff from herself to the target enemy. Using the A2, Supreme Elhain attacks all enemies and increases her damage by 10% for each debuff on each target. So just pair her with the champions who plays debuffs to get the maximum damage. However, you should watch out for the polymorph in the enemy team. Thank you, Plarium. Telling us how to play. Here's how you play her. Play her with someone who buffs, but be careful if there's polymorph, because then you're probably getting sheeped. If an enemy is killed with the skill, Supreme Elhain resets the cooldown of her A3 with the help of A3. She attacks one enemy, ignoring ally protection, strengthen, and shield buffs, and gets an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Thus, Supreme Elhain can consider a bolster set meta. Can counter a bolster set meta. Are we in a bolster set meta? I guess I haven't been doing plat runs. I don't really feel like that's the meta though. Ally protections of such champions as Nekrit the Great and Ursiga Wallcaller and Kyoku, etc. Yeah, Kyoku could be a real PIA in Arena. I feel like you don't really ever see her though. Nekrit's obviously the one I feel like she counters the most here. And pretty welcomed, I guess. A counter to Nekrit. There's, I would say, what's the only real other one? Gorgid? Maybe O'Leal? Moreover, the A3 and the A2 combo can get Supreme Elhain into a killing cycle with extra turn and cooldown reset mechanics. Supreme Elhain passive skill makes her immune to decreased attack debuffs. Therefore, such high tier arena champions as Nekrit the Great, Mighty Uko, Taurus the Fierce, Ultimate Death Knight, Harriman, etc. won't be able to do it. Also, Supreme Elhain deals 20% more damage to enemies whose attack is lower than hers. On top of that, she increases ally attack in all battles by 30% with her aura. So, I don't understand. Why don't we just read her kit? Why did I read that? I thought they were going to give us a little more insight. I guess they tried to give us a little more insight on where to use her and where not to use her. So, yeah, I guess like we just read. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Transfers random debuff from this champ to target. Not a bad A1. Not a game changer. A2 attacks all enemies. Damage increases by 10% for each debuff on each target. Resets the cooldown of the crack shot skill if this attack kills an enemy. And that is on a 3-turn cooldown when booked. You know what would have been cool? If they just, like, beefed up... Like, if they basically gave the same abilities as her rare, but made them way better. You know what I mean? Like, obviously give her more damage and more this and more that, whatever. A3 attacks one enemy, will ignore, ally protect, strengthen, shield. Grants extra turn if that kills an enemy. That will be a 4-turn cooldown. But obviously gets reset if the AoE kills someone. So I guess kind of what you want to have happen, right? You want to kill someone with crack shot. This would probably kill... This would basically kill, like, you'd go after, like, the nuker, or you'd go after, like a Madame Cerise or someone, but obviously whoever the Necrit's putting the buffs on, right? You go for that. You get hopefully get the kill there, and then that's going to trigger the A2. And if you could put someone down there, then you got the A3 back up for your next turn. I think obviously that's how you want to play it, right? Could be pretty dirty. Could be pretty dirty. Immune to decrease attack as her passive and inflicts 20% more damage against targets who have attack lower. So that's not going to favor nuking their nuker, but I think interesting. I guess we gotta see multipliers before you can really rush to any sort of judgment. But being a void affinity, being a fragment event, very, very appealing for the free to play. I'm obviously gonna go for it on my main account. But I'm not blown away.